Good morning. It is about 7:18 right now. I'm about to head out for another hike, but this one's going to be a lot of fun because this is actually the start of something that I'm going to be putting together that's brand new, and I think that's going to be my 2021 photo bucket list. While looking for new places to go explore and take photos of, I found a website that showcased 20 of the most beautiful spots for photography in Washington. And number one, the first one that I'm choosing to do is actually one that I'm very familiar with. It's Deception Pass, which is towards the coast and up north. I'm very familiar with this because actually as a kid, my family would go here almost every summer. So not only kind of my immediate family, but my extended family would come as well. And so we would actually take over 4 or 5 camping spots. And as kids, we'd run around in the woods and on the beach and whatnot. So it's a spot that has a lot of sentimentality for me. It's a spot that I'm very close to and really enjoy visiting. So I have a hike that's set up over there and we're going to get some photos of the coast. And today I actually also am renting out a new lens. So you might notice I have a wider depth of field today, and that's because I am renting the Tamron 28-75 f2.8. I'm really excited to test this lens out. It's actually the last lens in Tamron's what would be called a holy trinity of lenses. It's the shortest and the widest, so really excited to test it out. Hopefully it looks good, and we're going to try and get some good photos. So we finally made it to the coast, and oh lordy, we have no idea where the trailhead is, but it is beautiful out here. Like, look at that.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah. So we're not even 10 minutes into the hike, and this is also one of the coolest things we've seen so far. We're actually in between 2 major bodies of water. So on our right here, we have one. On our left here, we have 2. So we are actually heading into and onto one of the islands, and the whole hike is about going around one of the outskirts, one of the islands around here. And then from the edge, it's called Lighthouse Point. I don't think there's an actual lighthouse there, but there's Lighthouse Point. And from there, we should actually be able to see the major bridge for Deception Pass, which is the main landmark that everybody knows. So super exciting, super fun, already totally worth it being out here. There, and I've crossed that area quite a lot and gotten photos looking up here, and I've even been on top of the bridge and down on that side, and even crossed it walking. So I know all of this area, but I've never been on this side before. It is stunning. Like, this is so cool. And it's one of the easiest hikes ever. Like, I can see why people like this area so much. Like, it has a lot of sentimental value because I've come here quite a lot as a kid. Never on this side, surprisingly enough. So, oh man, it's beautiful. I'm so happy right now. All right, so we are on the other end of the island, and we're finally starting to head back. But oh man, this place is amazing. Super grateful to be here. So we're in the middle of the island now because we walked around and kind of got lost. Like, I don't think this island is even a full mile across, and yet somehow my other sister and I managed to get lost. How are we allowed to be adults? Like, people trust us with taxes and stuff, like children. How are you feeling?
I'm fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
No big deal.
This looks like the least kept up, seldom used trail I've ever seen. Like, the only difference between it and the rest of everything is it's just slightly less green than everything around it.
Everything's fine.
I was gonna say, if this was the Mandalorian, I think I'm closer to Baby Yoda than Mando.
Me too.
I mean, it's pretty.
Yeah. Oh, I think this is like a real path.
Oh!
Oh, found it.
Fist bump. Fist bump.
I know, right?
We're finally good. We're good. We're adults. We figured it out.
Totally made it.
It was all part of the plan.
Uh-huh.
It was artificially created drama for the video. That's what it is. We're gonna go with that story and stick to it.
Yep. Oh.
Oh, made it back, safe and sound. Time for some food. I am hungry.
This is your ramen shrimp.
Sweet. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. All right, I have to try a chicken lollipop. This is what and so it's a bone, but it's a chicken wing, so they just leave the bone on a little farther.
That's silly. I'm not sure if I can eat one of those because I'm weird about bones.
You say that, but it's actually really good. So we just finished our food. Chicken lollipops were good, but also very strange. It's essentially the same thing as a drumstick, but with like a rib bone. We enjoyed the chicken. We are going to be heading home now. I'm very tired. I think my sister Jolene is very tired too. I had sweet and sour chicken as a backup though, so I had my chicken nugget-esque thing to go with it, so it was fun trying it. But we're done. We're tired. We had a good time. It was beautiful. We're ready to drive back to Seattle though, so we'll see you guys in the next one.